Employers in the USA don't care about your mental health at all. I keep saying how people take time off in Europe and other countries for their mental health. Maybe they are grieving, or going through something tough, and their companies are totally okay with that. Like, take all the time you need. We're here for you when you return. But in the USA, completely different. Wow, you need 3 days for mental health? What are you, a wimp? Why did you leave your last job? For mental health reasons? That means you're mentally unstable. Can't hire someone like that. You have a disability? Depression? Anxiety? Sorry. We don't hire people like that. Is it illegal? Sure. But who is going to win those cases? People with no money and no job. Or the billion-dollar company whose CEO has 11 houses and a yacht. Employers in the U.S. don't care about your physical health either or any aspect of your health. They don't care about you. It's not just employers. It's also the customer. I'm in a field where the customer doesn't care if there's been a death or serious illness. They want service and they want it yesterday. It's the whole culture. Fuck 'em all. On the way home from work one day, I got robbed at gunpoint and violently pistol whipped. I got a concussion from that. And my job refused to give me time off to heal. Plus I got PTSD and was scared to leave my house. I got fired. Land of the free. Am I right? I doubt employers in Europe generally do either. It's more governments make them do bare minimum. Employers in the USA don't care about your mental health at all. FTFY. I feel like most employers I've had have cared less about my life and death than they would care about a stranger. Because I work for them. I'm an object. Depends where you are working at. Some managers and employers allow for mental health days. And you are required by law to get bereavement in some states. And my managers have always put family first, at least towards me, that I normally work salary jobs. And then they'll tell you that your health is your responsibility, and any time you make a move to take responsibility and get something taken care of so you don't suffer, die, you're a bad employee with misplaced priorities. This culture is disgusting on all levels, and I think we need to restart everything and rebuild the culture from the ground up. No employer who disregards mental health is worth working for, and I sincerely hope their businesses all crash and burn. My old job fired me while my mom was in the hospital. My boss also knew she had mental health issues. So she was a snake and pretended to be understanding. Till she found out I would drop everything to go and see my mom. In the US, so much is based on this year's quarterly budget that things that increase short-term cost while providing overwhelming long-term value are just ignored. Happy employees get sick less, produce more, and reduce training time waste. But explain that to a pack of bean counters. I have emotional hyperreactivity and they are ordering us back to the office. To throw on top of that, I work on a team of completely negative individuals. I can already feel my mental health going back down the drain. Mandatory overtime because the middle class has to go shopping is my favorite way to burn out and suffer depression. It's true, I don't understand how this culture of literally not caring about other human beings started. Employers in the USA don't care about your health at all. There, I fixed it. I am struggling mentally after losing a loved one. I've been too afraid to explain it to my managers for fear they will retaliate. I've been just surviving. I was to I am. Being honest with self. I used to think that US employers don't care about their employees in any way. But the return to office debate has led me to understand that they in fact do. It is important to them that we are miserable, even at the expense of productivity or efficiency. As someone else has stated, it's not all U.S. employers. My company offers free mental health counseling, 20 mental health days a year, sensory rooms on most of our floors so you can get away if you need to, WFH whenever you want, multiple events each year highlighting the importance of mental health, and a team dedicated to helping you understand all of these things and more that you can contact whenever you want. Yes, I know we're an exception, but it's important to note that not every employer is heartless, and better places to work do exist. To add to the op, I went to work for a major hospital system, non-profit, church-operated, in my area briefly. They sent me to get blood work done, basically checking to see if I needed any booster shots to safely be around the patients. There were a whole lot of questions about mental health, injuries in my lifetime, work-related and otherwise, disabilities, etc. Made me pretty uncomfortable having to disclose, yes, I got bit by a dog when I was 4 years old, and, yes, I have filed workman's comp once in my life, 30 years ago. Even a, yes, I have taken an antidepressant once in my life. They did a blood draw, and I know they could have tested for any meds I was currently on. I was already hired at that point. Background checks had come back, etc. Guess who was let go real damn fast? Shoot, even the military is on the semi-caring of both mental and physical health. An instructor in SD that was on gate guard watch killed himself. Then we had the mandatory training afterwards about it. They got their check-into he box completed.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.